Hey guys, Kiki from Eat More to Weigh Less. I am on vacation. Those of you who are my friends on my Fitness Pal probably already know that, but I figured I owe an explanation for why I have not given a cut update in an extremely long time. I don't have an update. There aren't really any changes right now because the last maybe 6 weeks or so, I have been dealing with an injury. So I pretty much had to cut out almost all upper body workouts for almost 2 months now. So, or probably since my last video. I was already starting to have some issues then. It's a rotator cuff injury, so that really kind of put a damper on the whole cutting experience because I couldn't really do anything with my upper body. So I'm really at a standstill right now, so I don't actually have any updates to give. I've done some lower body stuff and some cardio stuff here and there, but I pretty much, once I realized the severity of the injury, I just kind of laid off the deficit for a while and went back to maintenance eating, because I don't really like to eat at too steep of a deficit. If I have an injury, I want to give my body enough of the nutrients that it needs so that it can actually work its repair process. I don't want to hinder that in any way. So I have been eating pretty much at maintenance levels most of the time, because the first 4 weeks of cut, I was eating at maintenance, and then I had only slightly dropped my calories going into the second month, and then I ended up just putting them right back up again. So I really just don't have an update. So, but I felt I still owed an explanation because I said I was going to try to keep updating like once a week, and then I just kind of fell off the face of the earth. It was frustrating at first, you know, and I really was in denial for a little bit, but some of you guys remember I posted on MFP that, you know, it was just time to face the facts that I just really could not continue to work out with such an injury. I was just constantly lowering the poundage, and I just couldn't do it, you know, to the point where I couldn't even lift my arm, you know, over my head. It's my right shoulder, so it is my good shoulder. I'm actually just now starting to incorporate some unilateral training so that I'm still getting a lot of work on the left side. You know, it's my weak side anyway, so it could use the work. And then I will eventually be adding some lightweight exercises back in on the right side as well. But until I'm 100%, I really don't consider myself to be cutting anymore. And not to mention the fact that I ended up going on vacation anyways. Who wants to cut on vacation? I planned on having a bit more activity during my vacation so that it could technically still count for my cut. But I am not even able to do most of the activity that I hoped to do. I'm doing more than I was maybe a month ago, but still it's almost all lower body cardio mania, which y'all know I hate cardio, so I pretty much just end up not working out at all, just out of the frustration of, you know, not being able to work upper body. So I was really frustrated at first, bummed, you know, that obviously the whole reason that I even stopped my bulk a month and a half early was because I wanted to try to cut enough to fit into my spring wardrobe a little bit sooner. Actually more like summer wardrobe I am, because it is hot. And that, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, you know, I put it off until maybe 2 days before it was time to go, even pulling that box down out of the attic to try those clothes on, because I knew that I probably wouldn't be able to fit them. So, you know, is what it is. I was able to find a couple of pairs of capris and, you know, a pair of shorts that I could squeeze into if times got rough. Times have not gotten that rough yet that I'm willing to go out in public with those. So I am, you know, I'm winging it. I went out and bought a couple of shirts that I was able to wear, you know, some tank tops that I could fit. I am wearing jeans right now, actually, and it's really, really hot. Not really jeans weather, but I'm wearing them. I did have on capris earlier. I'm just inside, so I changed to put on jeans because it's just comfortable in the AC, and I'm at home right now. So it was frustrating, but I just really wasn't willing to kill myself in order to fit the clothes. You know, I could have went on a cardio frenzy and tried to make it happen that way, or really, really cut my calories down, but it just wasn't worth it to me because, you know, I know what my goals are in the long run. I know that this is only, you know, 4 weeks out of my life, you know, which I just really want to enjoy my vacation. So I'm shopping and such while I'm here. It will maybe come in handy for another time that maybe I'm bulking and don't get to where I want to be in time. And I'm really not that much bigger. It's just that my summer clothes are, they're tiny, I guess, compared to my bulk clothes. And I just really want to be comfortable. That's the most important thing to me. So even if it means, you know, forking out a little bit of money for some cheap stuff that I can wear while I'm here, that's fine. I just want to enjoy myself and spend time with my family. And, you know, yes, I went through a little mental frustration there for a minute, but I got over it quickly because I know the end result. I know that in, you know, a couple months when everything is back up to par with my shoulder, that I'll be able to work my way back up again. So that is really all there is. I don't have an update. That is why I haven't updated. But I figured I could at least come and tell you that. I am enjoying myself on vacation. I am enjoying the food on vacation, which is really what it was all about. So I at least did get a bit of a head start on my fat loss for the year, but I'm just kind of stagnant right now, and that's fine. I'm just gonna stop, eat at maintenance, and just enjoy myself while I'm here, and maybe when I get back home, I will be ready for all that again. Who knows? I'll update you guys if things change, but as of right now, that's the way that it is. Just not a whole lot of upper body, mostly cardio, lower body, some yoga and core work and stuff like that. The things that I can do, I am still doing because I can't just not be active. I just can't. But I'm not gonna push myself. I can't do any real like pushing motions with my shoulder. I can't do any, that means chest work is out of the question, shoulder work is out of the question, most tricep work is out of the question, even biceps, a lot of them are out of the question because you still will bring the front part of your deltoid into play when you're doing like bicep curls and stuff like that, unless maybe you're, you know, if I lean back against a wall or if I'm at an incline, maybe I can kind of isolate the bicep a little bit more. But I tried that. That's some of the stuff that I was doing at the beginning, and I would still feel the inflammation in my rotator cuff with that. So I'm just not willing to chance it right now. So I just kind of nixed most of the upper body stuff, and now I'm going to just do some unilateral training with this side and maybe take this opportunity to bring my left side up because it obviously needs it anyways. It's my weak side, even though I am left-handed. I do everything with my right. I write with my left, but I do everything else with my right hand, so it really is my stronger side. But I'm going to work on that. You know, I was talking to one of my girls, and I was saying, you know what? I have been saying forever that I really wanted to work on one-arm pull-ups. And hey, what a better opportunity, right, than to work on it. Not only one arm, but one arm with my weak arm. So if I can accomplish something like that during this time, then it's all good because at least something's happening. And one thing that I have noticed when I do go through injuries is that typically the thing that I end up working on during the injured time is something that I had an imbalance on anyways. You know, the injuries typically will point out to me my imbalances. So I'm not afraid to take this time to work on it. You know, once you get over the initial shock of, oh my gosh, what can I do? You know, you move on. It's all good. At least, you know, my arm is out and about. It's not in a sling right now. I can't, you know, I couldn't do my hair for a while. I'm getting better at, you know, a lot of the one arm motions with the hair, and this arm is getting a little bit better to the point where I can raise it above shoulder level, but I'm just doing mostly a lot of rehabilitative, physical therapy type movements on my shoulder. That's my big update. I know I still ended up finding a way to ramble on that one, but I will update you guys if there is anything else to update about. Maybe I'll see some great progress on my legs. Maybe, my core will be in better shape by the end of this. But whatever it is, I'm willing to take it on, and I will keep you guys posted. Thank you, though, for watching and staying with me this long. Bye.